Uasin Gishu County.
Now, at the same time, a total of 2,000 learners who did not sit last year's KCPE exams will now join Form 1 without sitting any exam after all. This is a complete departure from the government's policy, which demands that placement of learners to Form 1 is only through KCPE exams. However, while giving the directive, as he released the 2023 KCSE results, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu said the decision not to administer a supplementary KCPE exam in January was informed by the fact that only 2,000 learners out of the missing 9,000 have been accounted for.
While releasing the 2023 KCPE results, the Kenya National Examinations Council said it would administer a supplementary examination for 9,000 candidates who failed to sit the 2023 KCPE. But with only 2,000 learners accounted for, the said learners will now proceed to join Form 1 without sitting any exam.
Since the number so far allocated is small to warrant the national examination, it has been decided that the 2,000 candidates join Form 1 starting January 8th, January 15th, that is next week, and be allowed to sit qualifying examination later.
First, it was the decision to allow grade 6 learners join junior school without their KCPE results. And now, the government says 2,000 learners will join Form 1 without sitting KCPE.
The release of the KCSE examination will be followed by the release of the KCPE reports for candidates who sat the grade 6 assessment in 2023 in the next few days.
Meanwhile, the release of last year's KCSE results exposed huge gaps in the process of registering candidates. This after it emerged that out of 903,260 candidates who registered, only 899,453 sat the exams.
I'm concerned with the number that failed to sit the examination, as it could point to a situation where some schools could be inflating the figures of registered candidates to meet the minimum threshold of 30 candidates required to be enlisted at an examination center.
Although there was an improvement in the number of those who scored grade A by about 100 from last year's 1,146 to 1,216, the number of those who scored grade E rose by about 18,000 from last year's 30,822 to 48,174. Curiously, there was a drop in performance for subjects examined in the afternoon. The government attributes this to the change in exam management, which involved these particular papers being collected and accessed in the same afternoon. They would be sat rather than earlier in the morning, as was the case in the past. Nevertheless, a total of 4,113 candidates were involved in irregularities, which resulted in the cancellation of results for 4 candidates and about 4,000 others withheld.
120 contracted professionals were reported to have been involved in heading examination malpractices. Firm disciplinary action will be taken against such teachers.
In the meantime, the government has directed teachers to continue using the already approved existing books to teach CBC classes, even as it seeks to smoothly deliver on the new teaching model as per reduced learning areas.
I wish to assure the country that the ministry, working with the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, has started a process of reviewing textbooks around the rationalized designs. In the meantime, I urge teachers to continue using the existing already approved textbooks since they have relevant content.
Out of the 30 subjects offered in 2023, 12 subjects recorded a significant improvement in performance, while 14 subjects recorded a drop in performance. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.
So let's look at some